you have to stay on top of. I mean, your cash flow is going to be a disaster if you're getting paid for a job and not getting paid for it for 3 months. Well, that's not going to keep things moving. Another big thing part of my day-to-day is the cash flow. Kind of, I have a daily cash flow, weekly cash flow, and then kind of what our month's going to look like. Being seasonal, even in the winter, we have monthly contracts, we have part-time contracts, but balancing everything, getting all of the bills paid, but then also having cash on hand for expenses that come up, or when it snows, all of our expenses are right away up front. So balancing the cash flow, all of the bank accounts. We have 8 different credit card accounts, multiple checking, savings accounts, loans, all that type of stuff. All of the loans that we have, all of our car loans. I do all of our car insurance, general liability insurance, workers' comp, all of the insurance audits. We have quarterly sales tax, year-end sales tax. I work closely with our accountant. If you don't have a good accountant, I would recommend you drop everything you're doing right now and find a good accountant that understands you and understands our business. We're blessed to have an accountant. We've had him since June of 2017, pretty much since day one, and he's been a huge asset to our company. The amount that we also pay him per month has been, I mean, it's nothing compared to the value that we get out of it, just tax-wise and advice, and being able to call him with accounting questions that I don't know the answers to, even though I've gotten very proficient in it, just getting in there, learning what works, understanding that if you're doing something here, it affects 3 other things, so just doing things right the first time. But yeah, I'm kind of all over the place every day. I have, stack of mail or a stack of receipts, and I might have to go do this, or we do a lot of networking. We probably have lunch with somebody at least every other week. That's been really important to us too, even for Garrett and I, even if there's somebody that are strictly in the field, or we'll meet with people that one's in the field, one's in the office, and us 4 will get together, and it's really fun to kind of bounce things back and forth off of each other. I'm also helping another local company right now. He's finally hiring his first office person, so I'm kind of advising and helping with that. I'm really excited for that. So yeah, I love what I do. I also love helping people, so I'm kind of something that somebody would be interested as well. I would be open to talking about that. It's very important. Not to toot my own horn, but we wouldn't be here where we are if it wasn't for me or somebody in this position to run everything like this, and to do all the marketing and stuff. And marketing is something I've struggled with a little bit. Being 22, Instagram, Facebook comes easy, taking Instagram stories, all that. Our website I did build myself. It's good, but there's other marketing things and like SEO and Google and like that type of stuff that I'd like to learn more about too. But I've kind of figured it out as I went. We have our emails are at gmoutdoorservices.com, which a lot of people don't have, but it was easy through Google. It's $18 a month, another no-brainer on spending $18 a month to have our emails at gmoutdoorservices.com. But yeah, I think just like the marketing SEO, I hear a lot of people talking about generating leads from their website, and we don't have a lot of that, but we have a nice website, a good Facebook, a good Instagram presence, but just kind of getting into more of, I know Keith Kalfas talks a lot about his crazy marketing and everything, but I'd like to get more into that as well. But yeah, that's kind of all the accounting, all the payroll, accounts receivable, accounts payable, marketing. HR is another big part of what I do. I had almost 50 interviews scheduled for shovelers this winter. About 30 of those shovelers showed up for those interviews. Only 20 actually went through with the paperwork and came aboard. And each storm we have about 5 shovelers. So which if you're in the industry, you know the struggle of hiring people, but it is a lot of back-end work of interviewing people. having everybody fill out the paperwork, getting all the paperwork filed, getting everything sent to the payroll company. Like, there's a lot of back end work when a guy just schedules an interview, says, oh yeah, I'll work here, works one time and doesn't. I have an hour and a half into it when they, you know, it's nothing off their back, but there is a lot of HR work that's behind the scenes. Even like Garrett and I were doing today, creating job descriptions for our employees so that things are clear. But I've created all of our employee attendance policies, phone policies, all that type of stuff. So kind of, I wear 20 hats every day, from accounting to HR, hiring and firing people too, and getting people final checks when they only do work one day and then they say they're never going to show up again, that type of thing. So there's a lot of day-to-day back-end stuff, but I like what I do and I'm happy to support the guys. We had a crew of 4 guys last year, 4 to 5 guys, and then Garrett and myself, and it is a lot for just me to do, and I think we're gonna about double this summer, so I'm excited to see what that brings me, or if I bring somebody on underneath me to help out with some stuff. A couple of our goals for the year is 1.2 million is our sales goals with 25% profit. It's very key in the industry. A lot of people talk big numbers. There has to be, your bottom line has to come first. So that's something that's really important to us. This is our goal for 2020, and it seems very achievable with the guys that we're bringing on and the tools and the processes that we're implementing, so I'm super excited for that. Another goal of ours is to adopt a highway. We're looking for do something local just to give back and kind of use it as a team building thing for our crew and for our crew's families, or our family to do as well together. Another goal is to pay off at least one of our trucks, hoping to be business debt free in 3 to 4 years, kind of what we have right now. So just trying to pay off as much equipment and trucks as we can. The next goal I kind of touched on earlier was buying a piece of land to build an office and a shop. Super excited for that one. We're running into zoning issues and all of that stuff, but we might have found something good, so we're looking forward to that. There just isn't a lot available for where we're at in Minnesota of industrial zone land with outdoor storage, so we can store materials and have employee parking and that type of stuff. We're trying to do everything as legal as we can to start, so we're not moving in somewhere and then have to move out in a couple of years or something. So just trying to find our forever home is one of our goals. But yeah, I think it's important to have goals. Garrett and I sat down the week before New Year's, discussed some business goals, some personal goals within inside the business. One of my personal goals inside the business was to create a complete manual for what I do, or for the accounting processes and scheduling processes and stuff like that. So like I said, if we did bring somebody on underneath me, it's important to have those processes. I have all the processes here. Somebody coming in isn't gonna have, they're not gonna have that. So creating a process for everything that we do so things can continue to run smoothly. So really excited for 2020. Glad I could hop on here on the YouTube and say hi to everybody. But yeah, if you want to like this video, comment below. Let's see, what's your favorite thing to do in the office, and what's your least favorite thing to do, and what could you improve on? If you want to like, comment, and subscribe, that would be great. We just hit 1,000 subscribers, so that's super exciting for Garrett. And yeah, I hope to see you guys next video. Thank you.